Well, good morning, ladies and gents. Welcome to Thursday morning. It's the 25th of November. Castrol having a go. Yeah, it's 25th of November, and I'm slightly out of breath because I just walked to work. So my truck's still down. I'll do a whole video on that because there's a bit of I got a bit of video when it broke down. You probably can tell on camera that it's quite breezy this morning. We have had a frost. It is very much frosted, but can't argue with that, can you? So just on the campsite at the moment, doing a quick walk around. Usual story for the morning. Just check everything's all right and nothing's blown off. Well, especially when it's this cold, pipework camp, frozen, burst. We have had some caravans on the other day. You might be able to see where they've been. So this is the unfortunate side of having a grass caravan site, I suppose. We had one on the other day, and a couple of caravans, and well, I don't think they got very far with that hand. So I think I'm just going to bring some sand down. It'll be the easiest thing to work in, and just fill high bits in. Oh, sorry, low bits in, and then because that's like 2 inches down. But to be fair, all this way down this hedge line is really rough anyway. That's generally where everybody parks. Right, so that's job done. Literally just use a barrel full of sharp sand. Dump it in, kind of blind it off a little bit. A couple of bits there where the wheels have been sat in. I could have used soil, but at the moment it's frozen and it's not going to be worked very easily. Whereas the sand, you know, it's a 2-minute job. And it won't affect the grass, so yeah. Right, we'll go get the Sanderson picked up and we'll move some logs into the track shed, hopefully. Well, I guess it's about time for a cold start, isn't it? Take that off. Trip over our logs. Into the door. Right, I have no fear about this one. She will start at the first go. No, that's on ignition. Preheater on the bottom right hand corner. 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, something like 10. Oh yeah. No problems, none. Granted, she does smoke a bit like a chimney. And I'll have to move the big girl as well at some point today. So you might see her flap up as well. So a couple of weeks ago I came in here and did some spot spraying. I tend to do spot spraying on ragwort because, well, it's a one-stop job, generally. Sometimes if you pull it, you can't always get the roots out. If you dig it, you don't always get the roots out. And I think I mentioned before, somebody had been out with a spade and dug a load up, which really hasn't helped. Apart from leaving bloody great big holes in it for. So I've been out and I sprayed it. So this is one I did earlier. It's like Blue Peter. A bit hard to tell with frost on it. We might show the seed grass is dying off as well. So yeah, just a quick spray at the top of it. Yes, it will kill some of the grass at the bottom, but it should get the ragwort. We've got a few more over here as well. You can kind of see where I've been because there's bits are dead, but by the time spring comes, a couple of weeks in after that, it's fine. So yeah, another hole there, it disappeared. So that's done well. Right, let's go see what else we've got. Right, well, we're in the big green grill. So time to fire her up. I don't know why, but there's always flies in this cab. No matter what. It's quite nice and toasty in here, to be fair. So, let us proceed with starting it. You ready? That's not bad for cold. The only problem is I've got an air leak somewhere. And it's not good. Right, that's it really. Get some air in it. I've got to move it to get the spreader back in again. And I need to try and get this whole girl away at some point as well. Need to go back in barn. So. Right, next bit. Right, well, this isn't going to be much of a challenge. It's a new tractor. There's no chance in hell that the Massey would do that though. So on the winter job, I don't know if I showed you or not, was I've actually winterised this. So I threw a load of antifreeze into the tub, drained all the water out from the systems as much as I could out of the booms. We've got crook release ends on these, so knock them off and it comes out. Filtered out, bottom emptied, so hopefully it'll be alright for winter. To be honest, I'm not too worried now. As long as tank don't break, the rest of it's kind of, well worn anyway. So I am kind of looking at trying to find another sprayer, but just trying to work out what. Because I'd kind of like electric controls on it. But yeah, and then this would end up being a front tank for MB to basically take out booms off and just use the tank itself. Front linkage. Grand job. Right, this is going to be a bit dodgy because I have nowhere to put this camera on my phone, so you have to bear with me a little bit because I ain't going to play around. In fact, I've got to turn it on behind. So yeah, focus doing well so far. Been very handy, especially down here where it's been quite tight area to work. I can do a very nice easy 3-point turn down here and be gone. So she's on a second full tank of fuel with me, and I reckon she's put about 12 hours on the full tank. It's about 160 litres or so. So I don't know how that fares, good, bad or indifferent, but that's what she is. Which is probably more than tractor had like, but it's a bit of a different beast to the tractor. Let's try and get lined up. I'd say it is fairly tight down here, so there's quite a bit of wobbling around. It doesn't really open, so he's put a lot of logs in way either. Try and pick this up the wrong ground. Right, I'll get back to you. So whilst we're in here, we're actually in Pavilion field. If you don't know why it's called Pavilion field, well, that's a pavilion. And autumn colours are looking quite nice as well at the moment. So yeah, we spread these fields 2 or 3 weeks ago. So we did what we call a care park field. Then we did what we call plastic show jumps, rugby field, and then this one Pavilion field. Just for the muck that basically gets stored in the corner of the field. So in this one, it goes under the tree down there. You just see a dark patch. Each field's basically got a little cord. It's everything the girls pick through the summer. All the poos that the horses have, all muck. People might ask why people bother picking muck up from horses. I don't know if you noticed, they're fairly big. And basically it sours the grass underneath it so that the horses don't like it. And you just end up with big patches in the field. Generally around here, there's usually one somewhere about here. Because I flailed it all off this year, I'm hoping that it kind of cleans it up a bit from. So obviously it goes stale, they don't like it, they don't eat it, which reduces the grass that's in the whole field. But yeah, it's gone out quite well. You see the dark spots. It's spread really nice and evenly. I'd say half of it's gone already. It's looking quite clean, which is what I want. And to be fair, the grass has actually grown a little bit in those few weeks.